All right, we're back with another one. Today we're doing Macdonald SHEEPLE. Haven't heard this one yet, so it's going to be a first-time reaction. I've heard some of his other songs, haven't heard any of his latest stuff. I don't remember the last one I heard, but this one's just came out yesterday. So this is the first time hearing it, so let's jump right into it.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. They take away our freedom to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, if gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement.
Right off the bat, this is getting into it. Basically, people are going to believe what they want to believe. People listen to what's being fed to them through the TV, through the airwaves, through the internet. But they don't realize there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. Like, things aren't as bad as they're portrayed on TV. And they get us people arguing about it, going back and forth, when we don't really know what's going on behind closed doors. You know what I mean? It's like they just found a touchy subject that they knew, as in the media and the government, they knew what was gonna get mass chaos, and they knew how to get in touch with people's feelings and emotions. A lot of the stuff that goes on today is all emotional based. They found a subject that's going to touch people's emotions, and they ran with it. That's basically what he's saying right here.
We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Lucas screams just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe about sheep? Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleet, bet, cap. They trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative.
All right. The word cap. It took me about 6 months after that phrase came out to actually know what it meant. Same thing with fleek. I had no idea what fleek meant. People were saying on fleek, or cap. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then it turns out on fleek is like on point, and then cap is lie. Why? Why can't you just say for what it is? But like he said there, just trying to change words to dumb people down.
It's popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree, it's free speech. Disagree, it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broke, you want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Lucas screams just part of the
That's another thing too. People right now are so bought into what's being said in the mainstream media that things are never going to change. They're just going to get worse because they're believing everything that's being said by the mainstream media, where they have black versus white, us versus them, girl versus boy. Like, it's just it's a divide and conquer, in my opinion. It's divide and conquer. That's what they're trying to do. They want to divide us to the point where they feel like the people will feel the only way to save it is to have somebody else step in and mediate it, which is the government. And it's only going to make things worse because how much can you trust your own government?
They confuse you, they want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left, the hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police, now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors.
And that's another thing, the fact checkers. You can't even, these days, you can't even say something as a joke without fact checkers stepping in right away. Especially on the book face. You say something that gets fact checked, that they'll say false information can be a joke, and then they'll suspend your account for 24 hours, 48 hours, 3 months, 30 days. Like, things are just getting out of control right now. Like, they're basically trying to silence people from what they want to say, which goes back to Eminem when I did Criminal. They're trying to silence him for the things that he said back then. And we're in the year 2022 now, and it's got worse. If you say something that people don't believe in, you're going to get silenced. You're going to get canceled. Cancel culture, don't even get me started on cancel culture. Let's just finish the song.
The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Alright, there's Tom Macdonald, SHEEPLE. So he hit on a lot of good points there. Like, the way the mainstream media controls everybody, divides everybody, makes you put information out there that they want you to know, and then keeps information from us. It's just bad. Like, it's all the misinformation that's being pushed out there, and all the non-information that's not being told. And people still will believe the mainstream media and the government are on their side. But what can you do? But with that, that's another one. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Boom!